Sylvan Elves engaged in a civil war against Sylvan Elves. We're calling this the Infantry army against the Flying army, or something like that. The Infantry army, anyway. It's this one, with a large block of Dryads and Blade Dancers and Forest Rangers. These are Sentinels, and on the other flank, Pathfinders. The Flying army deploys a bit quicker and takes the first turn. There are two impossible terrain features on its side of the battlefield, or one is more on the middle here. The objective is breakthrough, the deployment was counter-thrust. And here are the spells from the flying side. The text is wrong, but the names are right. Healing Waters, Master of Earth, Stone Skin, Fountain of Youth, and Awaken the Beast. Here are the Infantry Elves spells. The Flying Elves have vanguarded and raced up with a shapeshifter. Now in the magic phase. Master of Earth kills 8 Pathfinders and the Kestrel shoot down the 2 remaining. 4 Heath Riders on the Infantry Sylvan side are shot down by combined fire. Heath Riders, Archers and Pathfinders. Now the Infantry Sylvans are moving their large blocks. They have tremendous fighting power with the Forest Rangers and Blade Dancers. But the player claims that this far in the tournament they have not come to much. So we'll be studying the Sylvan strategies here, trying to learn. Magic takes down 4 Heath Riders on the flying Sylvan side. They flee and are destroyed. The one remaining after forward shot is destroyed at the impassable. Archers flee from seeing that scene, and 6 other archers are shot down by opposing archers on the infantry Sylvan side. And that's that. The infantry retreat from this flank and advance on the other flank. The Sylvans move slightly up with their kestrels and shoot 1 archer dead and 1 kestrel dead, in addition to healing up 4 archers here. So not much happened except the movement on this flank. The tree man chose this side of the impossible terrain, and the dragon the other. The shapeshifter is facing the archers, staring them down beside the Huntsmen. Now turn 2 for the infantry Sylvans. The archers move, and the Wild Huntsman and the Eagle of the Infantry Sylvans retreat. This Eagle chaffs the treeman. Druids advance, and the Blade Dancers and Forest Rangers advance as well. 2 Kestrels are shot down, and 1 Forest Guard. No, 1 Wild Huntsman. And 1 unit of archers is lost to ice and fire. 8 archers died outright. The dragon did a breath weapon on the Sentinels. They fled off the table after losing 3. The shapeshifter is chaffing the Wild Huntsman here. 1 line of archers was taken, but they managed their panic test after a lot of shooting on the archers. 6 Wild Huntsmen, after a Fountain of Youth was cast on them, charged the Blade Dancers. They didn't kill a single Blade Dancer. The distracting hero chopped off a couple, and the other Blade Dancers took the rest, despite them dancing or actually because of them dancing the ward save dance. So the Sylvan Infantry army has an advantage on this side now. There's a perilous gap behind the impossible terrain, only guarded by spare elves. The Kestrel chased down fleeing Heath Riders after the Heath Riders, 3 of them fled from combat. 2 raised from Fountain of Youth in the Sylvan Infantry army turn. Now it's turn 3 for the Sylvan Infantry army. The Infantry Sylvans did a Summer's Growth, getting 3 Blade Dancers back and 4 Archers. The Wild Huntsmen, which charged the Shapeshifter, did 1 wound, lost 3 in return, but they won the combat because of a flank. And they chased down a fleeing Chieftain General into the Kestrels. A great move on the Infantry Sylvan side. Turn 4 for the Flying Sylvan, who soon will have no more flyers left, it seems like, except the Dragon. The Wild Huntsman unit charging the Kestrel has a Remembrance Note, and they almost forgot to bring the 5 Battle Focus into the wounding. Always remember Battle Focus.
Charge.
Stand. The Wild Huntsman here killed the 3 Kestrels by murdering 2 of them and overrunning the last one in pursuit. Now on turn 4, the Dryads charge the Archers, which stand. The Dryads made the charge against the Archers. The Archers did not stand and shoot, they were waiting for a charge from the Blade Dancers. And here's the recoup of the Archers trying to defend their Wizard Master, chaffing Blade Dancers. And the Forest Rangers here have charged into the Spear Elves. These Infantry Sylvan Wild Huntsmen move around here. We'll see how the combat goes. The heal was impossible because these units are too close to one another, back to back. The Spear Elves killed the 5 Wild Forest Rangers and lost 6 in return, and then fled off the table. The Forest Rangers pursued off the table. The Archers were also chased off the table by Dryads. Turn 5 now for the Flying Sylvan Elves, having only the Dragon left to fly. Just kidding, there's a Kestrel Knight as well. The Blade Dancers did 1 wound on the 3 men, losing only 1 wound themselves, dancing for War Save War Dance. They won the combat and chased the 3 men down. 2 Wild Huntsmen are shot down. Dragon and Wild Huntsman on the flying side moves in towards the Infantry side. The Dragon is charged by the Blade Dancers in turn 5. I principet, ja. The Blade Dancers now also killed the Dragon without doing any wounds to it or losing any themselves, but winning in static combat, chasing it down, or that is, it fled and kept fleeing. Was not caught in pursuit, but kept fleeing until the end of the battle. So it's worth half its point in victory points for the enemy. The terrain is gone, the tournament is quickly being wrapped up. The Infantry Sylvan Elves wrapped their part of the game up very nicely, and 19-1 with the objective in hand. They killed the final Wild Huntsman unit easily and took 4,000 points in victory points, battle points over their enemy.